Well, it's me again, and this is Random Breakout, City of the Wizard season as always. Not as always, but like, you know what, I think you get what I mean. Mission again, Profit in the middle, huh? So about number 5, alright. That's interesting. I'm kind of looking for a buff right now, so not really too big in any of this stuff, or not, I guess. Who would be better? Why is this guy? Oh yeah, because he does give you speed and everything, and you do have some control over where you go. And this is our mission. Yep, there we go. I wonder if we'll be able to complete our mission. Hopefully with the speed boost provided from yogurt cookies skills, we might be able to. I'm not entirely hopeful either. See how it's going right now. You're like 1/5 of the way through our HP bar, and let's just say the equivalent is not showing in our mission completion bar. So there's that. Oh hey, thank you, Mr. Pet, for helping me get my little crescent moves. Hey, you gotta love him, guys. Looking so hard in the background. Yeah, we are not making our quota. We're just gonna like barely miss it, I swear. And I was right, we did not make the mission, unfortunately enough. Never mind, we can always make the divisions here with our next combi if the game would work. Please don't get stuck on the loading screen. I know. Alright, well, I think we know what this is. I'll be seeing you back in a while. And we are back. Please work this time. Man, thank you. Please. You know, fine, whatever. I mean, it could be worse, you know. No, I do not like it indeed. Popping candy, but I may not like it, but I do accept it. Unfortunately, there's a real big reason why I only read stories, but the main character is a sub baby. One day I'm gonna get arrested for being a public nuisance, and I won't be half surprised, honestly speaking. Hush. Well, unless it's being a public disturbance for holding up a smiley face sign on cardboard and then getting arrested by police. Maybe not so happy about that one, but hey, you know, it's all in the country. It's all in the country. Would they arrest you for holding up a cardboard sign with a smiley face in China? I don't know. Maybe if you're wearing a costume of Winnie the Pooh while you're doing it, most definitely you would get arrested by the police and profiled for all eternity. But other than that, like, no idea, honestly. And again, I don't think it's like my country ever had a clean history. At least what one would consider clean history in the first place, I suppose. I mean, our referendum, or like our split from Malaysia, was rigged. Like an actual like real life version of the yes or yes meme. Like that's just it, you know. Our referendum for the split was just a yes or yes. Like bros really just went, alright bros, you got pulled out the trump cards here. And then they fooled the rest of us with propaganda, and now everybody thinks it's okay. Cause it's all for the better. No, and no, I'm not complaining about it. Please don't puff on me. Thank you very much. This is a mere opinion, alright? I am not stating anything here. Please do not puff mommy, alright? I love my government. Please. Anyway, super out of topic stuff aside, sugar glass. Should I get buffed recently? So, her point here shouldn't be half bad, honestly speaking. And you know, considering how dumb-witted I am, the fact that it took me this long to realize that the symbols on the pad at the bottom signify what they do. It took me this long to make the connection. I'm not very proud of it. But then again, I'm not very proud of my whole life. in a sense, so what can you do, man? It's a daily disappointment. Well, anyways, I look forward to Sugar Plus. I'm not sure about points, I suppose, but at the very least, she should be able to complete the mission quite well, in fact. Let's just display it here for exemplary example. I'm really happy that, like, after you complete your mission, the crescent moon still count toward the next one, so doesn't make me feel like I'm wasting my effort or something, you know? Well, that was a cool little feature. 1, 2, there we go, bonus time. Anyways, in terms of points, to say that we are lacking is probably an understatement, honestly speaking. And we're not exactly doing well in the buff department either, so it's mediocrity all the way through, with nothing to show for it. If that ain't summary of my whole life, I don't know what is. Hey, 1, 2, there we go. Do you ever wish you had money? I think everybody does, honestly. But it would be nice to live in a house where I could record my videos without hearing someone screaming in the background and worrying that might disrupt my recording. But hey man, what can you do? People be like that sometimes. 530 million. Not too bad, all things considering. We made quite the jump in rank, hey? Now, mission. There we go. Nah, none of these are good. What are you trying to tell me, game, huh? Let me get coffee. Yeah. Frozen bear jelly party. Alright, I'll humor you. And I don't exactly have a choice in the humoring part either, so there's that. Me and bad decisions go hand in hand, like apples and cherry pie. My gut, I mean, not too well, but also very well. And also I don't know what I'm talking about, because I've never eaten cherry pie in my life. And before you say that's sad, actually never mind, it's actually kind of sad, but like, hey guys, sometimes a dude ain't got no money for this kind of thing. Spent my childhood living off Nutella. I'm kidding, or am I? No, I will have, you know, that true story. When I was younger, I used to bring Nutella bottles into the toilet and eat them with a spoon, because I was afraid of people see me do it outside and stopping me, so I brought them to the toilet to eat. Before you mention the many complications that might come with such an action, I am very well aware, thank you very much. No, I do not do it now. Rest assured, I will not be spreading any diseases to you or the populace in my general vicinity anytime soon. Hopefully. Anyways, considering our mission quota right now, we'll probably finish it in about the next combi or so. If you're lucky enough not to get a gingerbread run, so there's that. Oh yeah, this should be about the middle now, right? Huh. Mr. Prophet's fortune should come true somewhere around this time, so I guess I'm looking forward to that. Somewhere around the middle. Could be about 5 to 7, but who knows? Oh, never mind. This is what he was talking about. Pink bear jelly firework. Let's take this then. Firstly, the treasures combo with Yam. Yam has good treasures also. And the buff we just got is not bad, all things considered. It kind of destroys obstacles, but also gives us points in terms of pink bear jelly, so pretty good all-rounder, all things considered. There we go. Perfecto. Not often you see that, hey? Come, let's destroy the library. Ain't that magnificent? There we go, 516 million. Not too bad, not too bad. Now all we need a buff for is just bear jellies or pink bear jellies and we'll be set. Or just this, I suppose. You know, Timekeeper's a pretty good, well, choice here. And her treasures, I mean, 2 of them are kinda useless, honestly speaking. It's just the shield treasure that I'm interested in, since it helps us with the bonus time. There we go, thank you very much, Little Miss. Man, I wish we got points for bear jelly parties. And wouldn't we be having a field day with that, huh? Well, literally I'm at Fargo, just having a real ass party with bears. Unfortunately, we do not, so there's that. I wonder if there's a buff that just makes normal jellies into crescent moon ones. Probably not, that would be too OP, wouldn't it? Now, through the supernatural power known as editing, I have obtained the ability to time travel. You see, no, I'm kidding, I just took a shower. Kiddos, it's good to take showers. Took a shower. I am a clean. Clean is debatable. Less filthy, more right. Alright. I am a less filthy boy right now. Tisk. Kiddos, don't grow up to be like me. Be responsible, mature, human adult beings, and take regular showers. If you can, of course. I mean, I'm just saying, but like, you know, if your government ain't supporting you enough to put you in like housing, I think it's free real estate to be using their public toilets, grabbing your water to wash yourself. All things considered. Unless you're purposely leaving the tap on, then you're just stupid. I'm sorry. Not stupid, more like, oh, that just doesn't work, man. Don't be like that. Don't leave the taps on. Okay, even I, the Grand Mage and Master, also wastefulness and the deepest, darkest lapse of luxury, know that you shouldn't leave the tap on. Hey, there we go. 679 million. Not too bad. Right, I was saying something about time traveling just now. Ah yes, that was it. Well, anyways, you guys did not know, but in that one cut, I went to the toilet and back. Ain't that beautiful? Anyways, this is Lemon with his new formed pet, so this should be good. I don't actually see many people that use him with his original pet if it's not like random breakout and they're forced to, cause it just gives more points to use like little mouse thing, you know, little orange peel mouse. It's an orange peel mouse. I've made one. Many orange peel mouses. Mice. Mouses, my ass. What is that English? Mouses. You may never know, but perhaps back in his day, Moses was called Mouses. You know the saddest part about that silence that's going to be cut out by the power of editing is that I did get a mild jump scare, even though I knew it was going to happen by my alarm clock. No, habits will be habits, I suppose. At least I don't actively raise my voice in some misplaced fright now, I suppose. So there's that good for what it is. Tada, 378. Not too bad. I'm 6 and 6 is the best place to be, isn't it? 70% chance. Man, all of these kind of bad, not gonna lie. Welp, here's to hoping that the power of cookies will carry me further than I've ever been. You know, this seashell treasure kind of reminds me of this one story, like this short 2-liner I saw on the internet recently, and it kind of went like the molas shell was shimmering, radiant in its glow, and I touched it, and then shell, I don't know why I wanted to say beat there, but alright, the shell closed down on my hand and I was stuck. You know, all the best things about diving, I suppose, encapsulated in one very short story, if you will. I could never do diving, honestly. Like, unless you gave me the ability to breathe underwater, you know, like, then maybe. But if not, it's like a no-go, you know, like, gotta give props to all those people who can actually muster up the guts to dive that deep underwater, but like me, I can't do it. Firstly, skill issue. You know, like last time I went swimming was about like a decade ago or 2 decades, but like I still haven't forgotten how shallow my lung capacity is, so maybe not, you know. It's pretty painful way to die, and hey man, if I can avoid pain, I will, at all costs. Also, I've just watched one too many videos about like people just getting stuck in caves, you know. And once in a while you get one story about like this dude who dived into this cave and then he died. And then another dude, out of the kindness of his heart, went in to save him. In the end, he died too, while trying to save the other body of, yeah, it's pretty morbid, honestly speaking. But then again, if humans were made to be aquatic, we would have webbed fingers and a little pinch of a smattering of gills on the side of one's neck, you know. But we don't, and that's all the more reason not to wander around and play in the water. I mean, despite my lack of life now, when I was younger, I used to actually like swimming, so I actually don't mind water that much. It's just like the drowning part that I don't sit well with me, you know. It's pretty bad. I never actually had a near drowning experience, luckily enough. I do remember this one time where like, it's sort of playing, you know, you'd spread open your legs and then you'd dive underneath someone. It's sort of trick. And I remember like I got stuck once or twice, I can't even remember. And let's just say it was not great, you know. One of those worst parts about swimming is the fact that like, it's not like you can't get yourself out of the situation, you know. And it's not like you don't have the lung capacity to get you through the amount of time it would take for you to extricate yourself from that dangerous situation. It's like the panic, you know, like you suddenly realize, wait a moment, I'm in a bad position. And then your brain neurons just start firing, your synapses go haywire, and then you start like losing a lot of air suddenly, and you become very conscious of that. So then you lose even more air somehow, and then you make unnecessary motions and just panic. And so even if you could have like a very big capability to get yourself out of that dangerous situation, it's severely impeded by your adrenaline or your sense of panic or doom, you know. I mean, I guess that's just how people are also in a sense. I mean, a bad thing's gonna be a bad thing, and you never really know how your body's gonna react until you're just right there in the heat of that situation, you know. It's kind of also partly why I find those people who brag about going to war or whatever, and then post a picture of themselves holding up some sort of fork gun or something, like kinda just laughable in a sense, cause you just know they've never really like considered the subject matter they're talking about at hand. They just treat it as like this little playground for their egos, you know, a sort of boost, cause they're so insecure about their own lives that they have to boast about ruining others just to make it that much more interesting. Or maybe I'm just being a little bit too harsh here, I don't know, man. I just find it really distasteful in a sense also, I guess. It's partly because of my own personal values, you know, like I really don't like violence, like I mean, maybe it's part of my upbringing and part of what I read or whatever, but like, you know, you get tired of it after a while. I don't mean conflict as in conflict, you know, man. I mean, it's kind of like internal, you know, maybe because I'm sick with an illness, partly, you know, diagnosed with medicine and everything. But like, I mean, as many times as I switch medication, try to look for the best one, it's not gonna fix my problems for me, you know, like, honestly. And sometimes you just gotta deal with it internally, or it's like, you know, like just now in recording I mentioned people fighting, yeah, that's kind of part of it also. And then there's that whole other part about like just going online and people talking about you like you shouldn't exist, you know, that kind of stuff. Since mildly I guess, irritating. I'm not sure what to call it. Like, I mean, at first you get a bit mad and upset, but after a while you kind of grow desensitized, you know, like, it's a bit weird, but who knows. I mean, is this a kid's game about running cookies, escaping from a burning hot oven? I imagine most of my audience to be kids too, so there's that. No, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't go on random non sequiturs. Like 90% of the time I do recording, so there's that. Hey, ta-da! 7th place. Not too bad, honestly, considering like our luck so far. So there's that. Now please work, game. I know you're struggling in your last few bars of frames, but hey, brother, what? How do you compare that? Dude, 3 legendary buffs. That's not possible. Alright, cannot convince me. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, not bad of a rank. Honestly, pretty happy. Anyways, as usual, let's thank our comrades for running fast today. And thank you to you too for watching. Love ya!